Hello everyone, Karen Wolf here in the art studio this evening. I know it's been a couple days, but I've been a little preoccupied with my two little grandchildren. So I watch them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening after work. So I have a full-time job. I work during the day. I know a lot of people don't realize that. But then after I get off work, I watch them sometimes. So I've had them this week. Actually I watched them this evening, but I come home and I grabbed some dinner real quick. And hey Pamela, welcome. And thought I'd come down here and talk to you guys about framing your paintings. So I've not talked about that on here before, but I thought we would talk about it this evening. But my name is Karen Wolf. I'm a painter, and I teach you all, or can teach you, how to paint and become a better painter in an easy to follow step-by-step process. I teach online, and it's just a process that you go through. You learn, and you implement what you learn, and you practice. So that's what I do. All right. Behind me here, I just had a couple things I wanted to talk to you about first here. I'm trying to get this on here so you can see. Yeah, you can see the table. First of all, I have been trying to get you all hooked up on this texting. It's hard to do when the phone's flipped around. What this is, I can communicate with you. You can communicate with me via text, and I can let you know like right away before I go live. On here on my Facebook page, I can let you know if my membership's opening. I can let you know if I have new paintings on my website. You can communicate with me if you have a question. So it's a back and forth. It's a two-way communication via text, and all you have to do is text "Let's Paint" to 304-245-9690, and you go through a little process, and then you're there, and we can text. So there's several people that I have already set up on there, and I go on right whenever before I go live. I shoot them out a text, and boom, boom, here we go. So there's that. I'm just trying to get down here on my iPad. I'm going to go through, I'm going to show you a couple frames, and then I don't know why this thing won't there we go. Hopefully the internet connection. Hey Heather. And Heather is one of my texting girls. She's on here because she received a text from me to let her know that I'm live. Right? Yeah, and I got to turn this down. All right. So there you go. Isn't that great? I love the way that works. That is the most awesome thing. So hopefully people will jump on that bandwagon and start doing that because it works. And I've got another surprise for you guys. I have a supplies opt-in, a supplies list thing that my website girl came up with today. So that'll be really cool. That's a way that you guys can get a list of supplies that I use, and it actually has live links in it. It's a shoppable list of brushes that I use, paint that I use. I'm not sure that the canvas is a shoppable link or the graphite paper. But it tells you on there the supplies that you need to use to to paint with me. So that's really cool. So if you guys are interested in that, just post in the comments supplies, and I will shoot you the link for that, and you can click on, all you do with it is you just click on the link, and you put in your email address, and the supplies list will come to you. It is so cool. I'm so excited about that. So if you're interested in a list of supplies that you need to paint along with me, just put supplies in the comments there down below, and I'll take care of that for you. But this text number is really cool too. So I know, a lot to remember. But what we're going to do this evening is I've got this. This is the barn painting that we're doing for the upcoming workshop. And I have it in this, I've just stuck it in this frame here today. I had a couple different frames. And one thing I wanted to go over with you is how to choose the color of your frame. And then also what kind of frame for these canvases that I use, the frames that I use, the open back frames. And then how to attach those open back frames. How to attach your canvas painting to it. This is an old frame that I bought, gosh, I don't know how long I've had it. I bought it a while, it's been a long time ago. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I ordered it. So you can get frames at lots of different places. Hobby Lobby has nice ones, and they have coupons and sales and things where you can get them there at reasonable price. Michael's, definitely, they have frames. So there's different places. I know that some of this online, I think Blick, Art Supply, Jerry's Art Aroma, those places have frames. So, but this is one that I bought, at Hobby Lobby. So, I think you guys can see that there. It's called an open back frame, and this color looks really good with this painting. I was telling you, I was going to tell you about choosing a color. This has like the golds in it that pulls the gold colors out in the painting. It has the dark color that's in here, and this rusty color, orangish color that is in the pumpkins and different things. So this frame goes well as far as colors go. You might not want it to be that fancy though. You might want a different style of frame. You might want one that is more rustic, or some people want them that are more fancy. But the color of this one really looks good because when you choose a frame, you try to pull out the least dominant color in the picture, for one, in the painting. And two, you want it to match your decor. I mean, you want it to match your room and everything like that. So, this would be a good choice of a frame, I think. I like that color. So, the open back frames, though, as you can see, that just stuck right in there. This one was, it's for a 12 by 16. Now, for instance, this was a $39.99 frame, but it, you can get, I don't know why I have $26 on there, but you can get, them for, with coupon and things like that at Hobby Lobby, and get them cheaper. But they have a little inset right in here where the painting goes. It just kind of sits right in there. Just fits right in there. This is a 12 by 16 and it fits right in that little place. Okay. Then you have these little hooks that you purchase. And they're, you can get them. These I think I bought at Lowe's a long time ago. I think I found these at Lowe's or Michael's. I'm not sure. Maybe Michael's carried this brand. But both of these are will work. And what they're called is offset clips. They come in different sizes. They come in 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and that's how, where are you all at? Gosh. See how they bend like that? How they're bent? So they're either a 1/2 inch, a 1/4 inch, or 3/4 of an inch. Okay? Hey, Tammy. Welcome. But you can get these at resale shops. Heather says she's gotten some great ones at resale shops and antique stores. She's talking about frames? Yes, 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 yes. I have been, as a matter of fact, if you're local, 60, and I know you're not, Heather, Oklahoma's a ways off, but 60 Grit, Krista out at 60 Grit, she has some cool frames out there sometimes, so you can catch some really cool frames at probably estate sales and stuff like that too, because that's what she does a lot, is goes to the estate sales. But these are the offset hooks, what you need to attach the frame, attach the canvas to the frame, are these. So screenshot that or whatever you need to do with that right there. Those are the offset hooks, and like I said, they come in different sizes. This one is a 1/4 inch, and this one is a 1/2 inch. I think this one that I have in my hand is a 1/2 inch too. But what you do with those, hello Jackie. What you'll do with those is you'll set your canvas down inside of the frame, and then you'll take your hooks and you'll, this one's a little bit too big. That's not a good example. They have different sizes for different reasons. Let's get one that fits. Okay, there we go. That one was a little bit too big. So this one is not as deep. See how that other one was just a little bit too deep. So you hook them on there like that. You put your little offset clip. It's hard to see where you guys are at. Right here. Put your little offset clip on there, like that. And then you'll put your screw down in there. And you'll do that. You can do 4 of them, or you can just do 1 on each side. And you put you screw your screw down on there, and that holds the frame in, or the painting in, like that. And the good thing about that is if you have seasonal paintings, you can switch them out real easy. So that's good. So if you have, like, you know, winter one, everybody that painted, you know, a lot with me, they had all kinds of, like, you know, spring, summer, winter, you know, fall. So you can switch them out. So that's good. So that was the example of this frame. That was a heavy frame. Daggone. And then this is not the right size frame, but I'm just going to show you the color. This one is a smaller frame. But see how this one's white, and see how different it looks? But it pulls out different colors in the painting. It pulls out more of the whites, the light of the moon. It pulls out the light in the outlines here, the light grays there, the light grays in the front. So it just pulls out different colors, and it's just a whole different look. So you did picture framing years ago, Tammy. We had a different type of clip. These look so much easier to use. The easier the better with me, because I have to do all this stuff by myself. My husband used to help me years ago, but for some reason I've ended up where I have to do all this all myself. So the easier the better. And they're not very expensive. They're the clips are usually, if you go to Michael's, I've not seen them at Hobby Lobby, but I've never looked for them there. They may very well have them, and my guess is they're back with the frames. At Michael's, they're back in the back by the frames on an end cap usually. They're back by the framing section, at least here at the one that we have in Charleston. But I'm sure Hobby Lobby has them. I've purchased them at Lowe's, like I said, years ago. And they're just like at the hardware stores. I'm sure you can find them. But they work really good. But this one is not the right size frame. It's too big. But I just wanted to show you what that looked like in a white frame. And how different color frames pull different colors out of the painting. And you can take like a dark wood or a gray wood or a brown wood, and they all look different in the frames. So if you have the opportunity, well, I just scratched up my thing. If you have the opportunity, take your painting with you when you go. If you go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or somewhere, take your paintings with you. I've done that before. And I actually put the frame, put the painting in the frame, up to the frame to look and see if I liked it. But here isn't actually where I have it screwed in. You just screw that in, and that you hook it on there tight. You don't leave it loose like that. And that holds that down. And see, you can just unscrew it and then, pop your frame, or I keep calling it a frame, pop your painting out like that. So that's good. So here's another example. This is another Hobby Lobby frame. Yeah, Hobby Lobby is where I got this one. And that's another thing. The 12 by 16 frames are a little bit hard to find. So if you find them, they're golden. But this is just a barnwood. I ordered this online, Hobby Lobby. You can go online and order them on there. I really like this frame with this one. I think this looks good. Y'all like that one? So, hey Amanda, who all's on here? I'm just running my mouth and I'm missing who all's coming on here. Heather says, I've not used those clips before. I'm glad you showed them. I'm glad that I showed them to you too if you hadn't seen them. That's a good deal. I always like to give you guys good information. So, hey. But I've not really talked about framing on here before. And I know a lot of people are very confused about it, intimidated about it, not sure when it comes to framing even, what to do. So we've talked a little bit about sealing your paintings. That's on a video that I've done previously. Framing them makes them look so much nicer. I mean, you can see, now watch, I probably won't be able to get this out. I got it in there and I won't be able to get it out. See the frame see the painting without a frame, and see the painting with a frame is like the difference of night and day. I mean, it really makes a huge difference. But this barn painting is the painting that we'll be painting in the workshop. And that workshop is, if y'all have any questions, post them. I'll be glad to answer your questions about the framing. The workshop's coming up. Gosh, it'll be here real soon, you guys. It's Sunday, September. It starts Sunday, September the 19th. Runs through the 19th, 20th, and 21st. It is from 7 to 8 o'clock each of those evenings, just for an hour. Each one of those evenings you paint with me, and we're going to paint this barn. I'll show you from start to finish how to paint it. I'll show you how to transfer it on. I'll give you the list of all the supplies that you need to use. And there's live links in that supplies list also. I'll tell you the supplies to use, the canvas that you need to get, the paint that you need to get. You may already have this. Those of you that paint with me, you all may already have all this stuff already on hand. Those of you that don't paint with me and that hopefully will start painting with me, hopefully, you may already have this stuff too. Just, some basic colors, nothing fancy. And then I'll have a template. All you do is you go out, and I can post the link below in the comments. You go to the link, you register for the workshop, and once you register, it's $10. It's, you know, that's not a whole lot. $10 for instruction to paint this barn, and you get access to it forever, and it doesn't go away. If you can't watch it those 3 evenings, if you can watch one or two and you can't watch the other one, don't fret. They'll be recorded inside of a private Facebook group that I'll send you a link to. Once you sign up, you request to join the group, and you're in, and that's where all the action takes place. That's where everything happens. You will have all your instruction, and everything will be inside of there, and I'll be talking to you in there just like I am right now. And what else? You'll get, like I said, the supplies list, the template. You'll get instruction by me, plus all kinds of extra. I'm always like extra. I tell you, I talk to you about it all. Yeah, private. See, I think I've gone through everything. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. I'll ask any of your questions if you guys have any questions about it. I know a lot of people have asked how long they have access to it, and you have access to it, you know, for forever, as far as I'm concerned, as long as Facebook exists and my group is there. But I won't delete it. I won't do away with it. The only thing that I do is after a month or so, I'll go in and archive the group, which means that you just can't post anymore. But after during this time and everything, after you sign up, you can go in there and look around. I've got a welcome video in there. I've got the supplies list is already in there, and the template. Print it off and get all ready and get your stuff. I do recommend, for some people, if you've not painted before, you might want to watch the videos first and then get an idea of what's going on, and then paint them later. But you can paint with me. That's completely up to you. You can paint with me live each evening. That's fine. But I'll go into the Facebook group, the private Facebook group. Say that 10 times real fast. I'll go into that private Facebook group, and I'll do videos and explain and talk to you all beforehand. So, yes, I'm Eastern time. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time is where I'm at. So, yes, thank you for that, Heather. I'm sorry, I always forget. We're all around the United States here, and we all have different time zones. So, yes, Eastern Standard Time here. And it's a lot of fun. If you've participated in, it was called a challenge then, but I'm calling it a workshop now because it's really a painting workshop more than it is a challenge. I guess it's a challenge to some. It's a challenge to me to get it all done and get all organized and get everything out there to you guys. But I have to do it. I'm doing it. I'm a busy lady, but I'm doing it. No, I love it. I enjoy it, and I love you guys. But it's a lot of fun. It's a 3-day thing, but it's only for an hour each evening. Like I said, from 7 to 8. It's a learning experience. You'll learn so much, and you will enjoy it. You will end up with a beautiful painting that you can be proud of, and you'll have the video that you can go back and watch it later, and you can paint it as many times as you want. I mean, you can, paint it and give it to your friends, or paint them a whole bunch of them and put them all over your house. But it's a good way to practice, good way to learn, and you'll have fun with it. So, and it's just for $10. I mean, that's not a whole lot, guys. That's not a whole lot. But it's a 12 by 16 canvas. It's really pretty, and I love that barn painting, so I think you guys will do good with that. Don't forget the text number, and you guys can screenshot that if you want. Text number is Let's Paint Text that to 304-245-9690 so that you will be alerted. Did you all get that and screenshot that really quick? Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. That way you can be notified when I go live. I'll send a text out and say, hey, I'm getting ready to go live. The link for the workshop, I'll post it in the comments. It's all over my Facebook page, Tammy, but I think I just posted another one today, but I'll post it in the comments here. I can't do it right now. I don't think. I wish I had a helper that I could say, hey, can you post that in the... But it's all me. It's all me. One day I'll be able to have a helper. But I'll post it as soon as I'm finished with this video, or I'll text it to you. You're on my text list, so I can text it to you. I'll do that, and I'll put it in here too for others that want to see it. So see there, Tammy just asked me for the link. Where's the link to the workshop? She's on my text list, so I texted her and told her that I was going live, and that's why she's here. And then I can text her the link to the workshop so she can sign up for it. So see how fun and easy that is? That is the coolest thing ever. I just love that text thing. I kept wanting it, and I kept debating on whether to do it, and finally I was just like, bit the bullet, and I said I'm gonna do it. So I did. And I enjoy it. I love it. So, oh, thank you, Heather. That was nice. Heather just posted the link. Thank you so much, Heather. You're sweet. So if y'all have any more questions, do y'all have any more questions about the workshop? I mean, it's, I think I've gone over just about everything. I mean, you sign up. It's easy. You click on that link. It takes you to the website. You go through the process and you pay for it. Once you pay for it, I'm notified, and then I will email you with the email that you used to sign up with. I'll email you the request to join my group, the private group, and then you'll be accepted into the group. So that's great. Thank you. Thank you all so much for that. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful. Like I said, it's just easy to get in there. Then once you get into the private Facebook group, there'll be some action and stuff going on in there. I'll be doing some lives, be talking to you guys inside of there before the workshop starts. And if you have any questions, post them in there. I'll be glad to answer them. So far the most, the question that people have asked the most is, watching them on the replay. Will you be able to watch them on the replay? And yes, you will. You'll be able to watch them as many times and whenever you want. So, and if you have several people there at your house or whatever, or you have some friends, invite them over and get it on the TV and have a painting party. that might be fun. You all have a big old painting party at your house. But it's fun. You'll learn a lot too. Like I said, you'll learn so much. What was the other thing that I told you? Oh, supplies. If you all want that supplies list that I was talking about earlier, that's something new that I just wanted to mention while I was on here this evening. I don't want to confuse you or anything, but it's I'm going to post it on my Facebook page also. It's a supply list that is just generic. I mean, it's just for like if you want to paint with me. It's for beginners that have struggles with not knowing what brushes to get, not knowing what paint to buy, not knowing what just materials to gather just to get going with it, just to get started painting. You don't have to buy all of the brushes and all of the paint. Get your basic colors, get your basic brushes, and the ones, the flats are the ones that I use the most, and then the bristle brushes. But get those, the 1 inch or 1/2 inch, your round and your liner, and then you can get your bristle brushes later and get your basic paints. You really don't need to get you know, the black. You can mix black. You don't need to get cerulean because we can use the other blue. We use ultramarine the most, but you know, simple stuff. Keep it simple. Keep it easy, simple. Instead of a barn raising party, y'all have a barn painting party. That's right. Instead of a barn raising, we'll have a barn painting party. But just keep it simple. If you have any questions about that, you know, feel free to ask me about that too. But if you want that supply list, it's free. All you have to do, just if you'll put just type supplies in the comments, and I'll get you the link to that. I don't have that right here with me either. It's in my notes on my phone, and I'd have to get out of it and go over and get it and come back. I should have had it on my iPad, but I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Let me see. Who knows, right? Let's see. No, of course not. That would be too simple. No, it hasn't updated my inbox for my email yet, so I'll have to post it in a little bit. But I will. I'll post that for you guys. But did I answer everybody's questions? You got the text. I would have missed tonight. Busy painting. Oh, Tammy, I'm glad you're painting. Yeah, if that link should work. If it doesn't, let me know. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I think I got all the questions. Yeah, so I hope the framing was helpful for you guys. That is, like I said, that's something that, second to wondering what supplies to buy, that is probably the next most frequently asked question is, how do you frame a painting? So I hope that helped. If you all have any more questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I'm, you know, just that's what I'm here for, definitely. And then the texting number, I know everybody thinks, you know, I'm a crazy person asking for you to text me, but that is just like so amazing. I mean, ask Tammy, ask Heather. I think Valent's on there. There's several people that have signed up for that, and it's like just so cool. It's just so easy and fast and convenient. You guys can, I mean, back and forth. It's just awesome. So, oh, thank you, Tammy. I'm glad the framing was helpful. So I know that was a lot of information. I hope I didn't confuse you with the text and the supplies and the framing, but I wanted to get on here, and I was thinking today framing would be a good thing to go over, and then those other things just popped up. The supplies list got finished, and I'm excited about it. So I hope it's helpful. And two, get on the wait list. The membership's opening soon. Y'all get on that membership wait list so that you can join that when it's opening. My all access membership is opening this month on September 20th. I'm so excited. So that'll be here before you know it. So, but I don't want to put you on overload. You all have a great evening. I had posted the next thing that I'll be painting. Surprise, surprise. I'll be painting something in front of this. So, wonder what that'll be. I don't know. I've had a lot of great suggestions, and I'm real excited to paint something on here, but I've got some in mind. I haven't decided what it'll be yet. But I posted this on my page day before yesterday. Can't remember. I painted this technique. That's another one. And Tammy, I know you said you needed to watch that. I painted this on Sunday, didn't I? Yeah. I painted this on Sunday. And I posted it on Monday and said, what do you want me to paint on here? So I had a lot of feedback on that, and I'm trying to decide what to paint on there. And maybe I'll do more than one. Maybe I'll do several. So that's pretty exciting. So just trying to help you guys out. And Tammy said, thank you. I did a small painting of the wood on canvas, but need to do a bigger canvas. That technique would work so well on so many different things. I mean, it could be on fence, it could be on a barn, it could be on, gosh, anything wood. I mean, like those wood buckets, the wooden buckets that, you know, that there is, the barrel, wooden barrel technique, the half barrels that you plant flowers and stuff in. That technique can be in so many different things. So, maybe not the knots and stuff in it, but the wood part of it in the barrels. But there's so many things that's made out of wood that you could use that technique on. So I hope that's helpful for you. And you can add different colors into it, the browns and the yellows and siennas and things like that, to make it just have some different variations in the colors and warm it up some. So yeah. So it was Sunday. I remember that now. I couldn't figure out what I was going to do, and I just kind of jumped on what wasn't even really going to do much, and then that's what I came up with. And it ended up that a lot of people were real tickled with that, because it was a fun little exercise, a good fun technique. So maybe we'll do some other things like that, like bark and painting rocks and bark and different things like that. Just pick a thing. So, but that's fun. All that kind of stuff's fun. Of course, you know, when you're a painter, all that, it's fun. I enjoy it. I hope you guys do too. So, well, I'm going to jump off here. You all have a great evening. If you all have any more questions, post them in the comments and I'll answer them. And I'll get those links there if they're not there already. So that you guys can have your supplies list to get you started, and if you haven't started already, and it may be some stuff on there that'll help you even if you have started, and get signed up for that workshop and get your framing going on. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you. God bless you, and take care, and I'll see you back on here next time, and probably painting something. Thank you. Bye-bye.